All right, this is your index fossil lab analysis. Question 1. After you've arranged the cards in order, write your sequence of letters using each letter only once below. Starting with the top card, the letters should be in order from youngest to oldest. All right, so the youngest layer in top card is DM. Out of those two letters, which letter is the youngest, or which fossil is the youngest? And now remember, too, that the youngest is on top and the oldest is on bottom. So the letter in this column that represents the youngest fossil would be letter M. Whoops. There we go. M. And then going down now, we're going to increase in age or get older. We have letter D. Cross them off as I go here. Then we have X. Then we have O. Then N. Get rid of N. Followed by B. U. A.
Did you let the dog out, Peyton?
G.
You know what?
C.
Get away from the door.
And T. Number 2. How do you know that X is older than M? Well, here is X, and here is M. So you would know that X is older than M because X is below M. So that means that it was deposited and put down first. Number 3, explain why the D in rock layer represented by DM is the same age as M. Alright, so let's talk about this top layer here. And that would be because they were deposited and put down at the same time. So deposited and put down at the same time. Okay, so whatever sediment was being carried, and whatever was carrying it, whether it was water, wind, ice, whatever, the fossils that are found in DM were deposited and put down at the same time. Number 4, explain why D in the rock layer OXD is older than the D in DM. So it's talking about this one compared to the blue highlighted. And the reason that the D in OXD is older than the D in DM is because it's found below it. So the DM is above and the OXD is below. So this had to get put down first, and that's why it's older, because it's found below or on bottom. All right, question 5. It says the diagram below shows several rock outcrops separated by large distances. In each outcrop, there are several fossils. Which of the following fossils shown would be a good index fossil? Okay, so these are 4 separate locations. So you have location or outcrop 1, 2, 3, and 4. So these are completely different parts of the world. It reminds you that when you're choosing an index fossil, it helps to look at the following things. It has to be easily recognizable. It has to be widespread, and it has to be short-lived. So we're looking for fossils that appear in every single column, but in each of those columns we want them to appear in only one layer. Okay, so we'll just start at the bottom of outcrop 1 here. So we have this fossil right here. So it's found here in outcrop 1, outcrop 2, outcrop 3, and then outcrop 4. So we can check that box of being widespread. Now, to see if it's short-lived, we have to make sure that it's only found in one layer for each of these outcrops. And as you can see in outcrop number 1, that's not the case, as well as outcrop number 4. That's not the case. So the fossil that I have highlighted in blue here would not be a good index fossil. Okay, we'll look at the next one here. It's this fan shell-like looking thing. It is found in every single outcrop, but as you can see in outcrop number 2, it's found in multiple layers. Okay, so that would not be a good index fossil. Now for the shell, spiral shell looking fossil, found in each of the outcrops, and it exists only in one layer. So the fossil that I have highlighted in red here would be the best index fossil for two reasons. As I said, it's found in only one layer, and it's found in each of the 4 outcroppings, so it is widespread. Now, some of you might be looking at this and thinking, well, what about these 2 fossils right here that I have highlighted in green? Because they meet the requirement of only being found in one layer, but they don't meet the requirements of being found in each of the 3 outcroppings. They exist only, this one exists only in outcrop 3, and this one only in outcrop number 4. Okay, so those are the answers to your index fossil lab. If you have any questions, you can send me email or Schoology message, or tune in later in the week when we have our Google Hangout.